Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Everton. We are into January, the window has opened, but today we are going to be focusing on the Carabao Cup. Obviously, I'm going to go through the transfers. There's 3 of them. They're not massively exciting, but we've got 3 transfers to talk about as well. And today, probably going to be a double upload day. Both matches in the Carabao Cup semi-final against Manchester United. First of all, at Old Trafford, and then finally at Goodison Park later on today, assuming I can record everything in time. 3 players have left the club on permanent deals. First up is Einar Iversen, a player who was sat on our reserves, and I didn't even do this transfer. My under-23s manager did it, so he's left, gone to Bristol City on a free transfer. For £2.2 million, potentially rising to £2.7 million, Mo Besic has signed for Hanover, I've nearly said 76, it's 96, in Germany. And Yannick Bolasie has gone and left the club as well, signing for Leganes for about £2.5 million, something like that. 2.7, there you go, potentially rising to 2.3. Weirdly, he's only got 5 months left on his contract. Can we bring him back? Is that a thing we could do this? Why? I mean, this is silly, but why have they given him a 6-month contract? Joining the club then, first up, is a player from our feeder club in Chile, Everton, Divina, maybe. It is Alan Beachy. He sounds extremely English. He's not English. He's 100% Chilean. He doesn't have a work permit, although we are having our Brexit at the end of this season, which means it's very easy for him to get a work permit. He just needs to get paid £8,000 a week or £3,500 if he's an under-23 player, something along those lines. He is currently 4-star ability. Potentially 4-star ability. Currently 1.5 star. He is wanted by Accrington on loan. So maybe Accrington can have him on loan if for some reason he gets a work permit to go to Accrington. Next up, for £15 million, we have made the loan signing of Kik Pieri permanent. Probably too much money, but we've done it anyway. He's now worth £25 million. He's played 16 games for us so far this season. Think he's done pretty well. Hasn't actually scored a goal apart from one in the Europa League, so maybe we could do with him scoring some goals in the old Premier League. Maybe the FA Cup. Maybe the Carabao Cup today. Probably not. He's actually out injured with a gashed leg. Weirdly as well, he's wanted by Sevilla. He's not going anywhere. And he's a wonder kid. Perfect. Speaking of wonder kids, we've also gone and signed Jude Bellingham from Birmingham. He's not a wonder kid yet. He might be at some point in the very near future. 17 years of age. We've spent too much money on him, but I think you have to spend a lot of money to sign him. It's £18 million. It's only ever going to be £18 million, but it's £18 million nonetheless. His current ability is 2-star. His potential ability is 5-star. Getting paid a lot of money. When I signed him, they automatically put him in the under-23s, and I went, no, for £16 million, you're getting in the first team. Probably might be seeing him, possibly not against Manchester United, but in the league very soon. So that is all the transfer business so far. The window is still open. If we have a look, we've got absolutely bugger all money, so don't expect any more players joining the club unless we start shifting some players on, which is looking likely. Well, of the 4 teams left in the Carabao Cup semi-final, we could have drawn an easier side. I mean, Tottenham, not much easier. Sheffield United, however, would have been a lovely side to play to get us through to the final, probably against, well, it would have been Spurs or Manchester United, wouldn't it? Instead, we have to play a team that we have yet to beat so far in this save. They've beaten us twice. Most recently, they did beat us 4-0 about a month ago. Not even a month ago, probably about 4 matches ago. The starting lineup we're going to go for then. We are going as strong as we can possibly get away with, I think. So, in goal is going to be Jordan Pickford. A back 3 of Mason Holgate, Michael Keane and Marcos Senesi. Dijibril Sidibe will be the right-sided wing-back. Dodo will be the left-sided wing-back. He's still not particularly match fit, so Jordan Amavi is on the bench. 2 central midfielders will be Tom Davies and Emir Gojak, with Gylfi Sigurdsson, Mario Balotelli and Joseph Martinez leading the line. I don't know what this little weird line is here. It's not normally there. Now, I was kind of hoping Manchester United will be playing a weakened side. They're not. They're definitely not playing a weakened side. They've gone pretty much full strength. I would just like to get a draw away from home at Old Trafford. We do have to play the second leg. It's not one of those deals where it's a one-shot match. We have to play the second leg. So as long as we can hold out in the first leg, not concede any goals, maybe if we concede, maybe we can score a goal, something like that. Second leg at home is where we can potentially win it. De Gea, with the goal kick to Smalling, has the ball stuck between his feet, can find Marcus Rashford on the left-hand side. Going to run down the left, keeps going all the way past 2 players. Now coming inside, gets round, plays it back instead to Luke Shaw. He tries to cross it in. Michael Keane intercepts it, gets tackled because Michael Keane is an awful footballer. It's a wonderful save from Pickford. I think that was Piatek, the striker with the effort on goal. It's a corner. Deulofeu takes it. The header from Chris Smalling, I think, was over the bar. As the transfer window is open, I need to try and sell Michael Keane, don't I? He needs to go. I've had enough of him. 10 minutes left to play the first half, and it's been pretty dull. There's not been a huge amount happening. We've had one shot, and it wasn't on target. Manchester United have had 13, but only 3 of them are on target. Corner for Deulofeu just before half-time. Header down, Ramsey's there, has a shot. It's blocked by Mason Holgate. It's going to be another corner. We've got a minute of injury time as well to play. I'm assuming it's going to be Gerard Deulofeu taking the corner once again. Former Everton player, actually. Crossed in, Michael Keane heads clear. And no one chased it down. Nobody in a blue shirt chased that down. Deulofeu, thankfully for us, was offside because he managed to get round his man. Well, it's 0-0. I could say it's a good performance. It's not, is it? We've had one shot. We've had a lot of possession, but only one shot. Now, as we are having a lot of the ball, but not shooting, I'm going to go for more direct passing. Now, my thinking here, it's probably wrong, but my thinking here is if we can get it over the defenders, we've got the pace of Balotelli and Martinez, who can hopefully run onto the ball, be one-on-one with the keeper, probably hit it wide. Throw in early on in the second half for Maffeo to take for Manchester United. Paqueta back to Maffeo. In the middle is Senesi to clear. Davies gets it clear further. Now Martinez. Is the long ball football going to pay out? Or is Martinez just going to run around everybody? Ramsey to Luke Shaw. He's played a long ball over the top to find Lucas Paqueta. It's a good save from Pickford. Senesi's going to keep it in play as well. Just lump it, buddy. He does, eventually, and the highlight ends. And another one starts straight away. Luke Shaw to Paqueta in front of the purple-suited Everton manager. Shaw to Lindelof. Plays it all the way back. Joey, close him down. Joey, close him down. De Gea, forward to Smalling. He's had a yellow card since like the 3rd minute or something stupid like that. Maffeo down that right-hand side. He gets round his man, gets past Dodo as well. What's happened? He's got round 3 of them. No, he hasn't. Mason Holgate has just ran straight through the middle of him. I don't know why you're checking VAR. It was definitely a penalty. Who is stepping up to take the penalty then for Manchester United? It's Marcus Rashford. He's gone down to Pickford's right-hand side. We're 1-0 down. We're doing okay, although we're only 3 minutes into the second half. Maffeo did everything to get that goal and has got no credit for it at all. 6.8. Right, Sigurdsson's coming off as he's doing nothing. Iwobi is going to come on. Dodo and Sidibe also playing badly. Maybe, this is a strange thing to do. I don't know whether it's a good idea. Can you go fullback on support? Can you go wing back on attack? And we should say focus down the right. Don't know whether that's a good thing to do or not, but if we go down the right, we can use Sidibe's pace. Possibly. I have no idea what I'm talking about. At some point as well, Gojak's going to come off because he's on a 6.4. Maffeo with a free kick for United. Sidibe heads forward. Straight to Fred, though. Fred goes for goal, and Jordan Pickford, the ball was straight at you, Jordan. Didn't want to win the Carabao Cup anyway. Right, Gojak coming off. He's on a 6.3. JPG is going to be coming on. What else do we change? We're going to do Moise Keane. And something I've never seen before is this thing on the left-hand side where it says complete forward Richarlison or complete forward Moise Keane. I can see who's better at what. Does that highlight the main stats for a complete forward? Hold on. I think it does, you know. So that's Balotelli, so it highlights the main stats for a false 9. Oh my word, this is a game changer. Not for me, I don't know what I'm looking at. So I'm thinking Moise Keane's a good complete forward there. Richarlison's not so good. We're going to do Moise Keane. I think that's all of our subs, it is. I'd like to get a goal back. Just the one goal. We've had 21 fouls. What have we been doing? Okay, now at this point, with just a few minutes left, I'd like to have a shot. Just one. Just a highlight. Anything. Anything. 26 shots United have had. 26. We've got a highlight. Dodo with the free kick to Iwobi. Let's make it 2-1. If we make it 2-1, it suddenly gets a bit more interesting in the second leg. Dodo, where is he going to go? Plays it all the way across to the left-hand side for Mason Holgate. Get it in. Oh, Mason Holgate, you've given away a penalty. You've passed it straight to Anthony Martial. It's going to be 3-0 to United, isn't it? Rashford into the area, goes for goal straight at Jordan Pickford, who can actually save that one. Another highlight. Sidibe on the right-hand side with a throw deep in Manchester United territory. He's going to throw it to Davies. Back to Sidibe. Crossed in. No one. Not a single blue shirt was there. Dodo gets it though. Crossed in once again. Paqueta to Martial. Manchester United potentially going to make a little break in the last few minutes, or last minute now of the game. Wan-Bissaka. Forward. No, it's not. It's a throw-in. Was that a highlight? Nothing happened there. I think the highlight technically hasn't really finished, has it? Dodo with the throw to Keane. We've got 25 seconds. Moise Keane into Iwobi. He's got Dodo making a great run. He took far too long. JPG steals the ball away. Now Iwobi. JPG again. Balotelli. He's facing the wrong way. Davies. Come on, someone get it forward. Iwobi. They've just shut up shop, haven't they? They're playing me football. And Iwobi's through ball straight to David De Gea. There's no highlight there. No highlight took place in that. We didn't have a shot. No one had a shot in that. But there was a highlight that lasted about 2.5 minutes. Well, it's safe to say that Manchester United battled us, didn't they? 27 shots, 11 on target. We had 3 and not a single shot on target. Peter, tell them they were excellent. Yeah, good job, lads. You only conceded twice and you didn't even have a shot properly. No, Peter, we're being assertive. I'm far from pleased. Everybody look fired up. So I don't fancy our chances of getting to the Carabao Cup final. We do have to play them later on, obviously, in the month. We'll take this opportunity, because I've realised I didn't actually do it before the episode. Just a quick rundown of the actual fixtures that have taken place in between episodes. We lost 1-0 to Liverpool, as expected. We then beat Watford. What am I talking? We drew 1-1 with Watford in the FA Cup third round. Dodo scoring a goal on his return. So yeah, we do have to play a replay against Watford. Not lots really happened. That is going to do it then for this episode. We're going to probably have another episode later on today, which will be the return leg against Manchester United, and also any transfer business that's going to take place in between the 6th of January and the 27th of January. Like I said at the start, I don't think it's going to be a lot because we haven't got a lot of money. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2020 with Everton. If you did enjoy, please do remember to leave a like. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. And I'll be back later on today with match number 2 against Manchester United.